fellow musicians, and welcome to Brunner Studio's YouTube channel. I'm Heather Brunner, and I will be helping you learn to play a primer version of Up on the Housetop. Up on the Housetop was written by Benjamin Hanby in 1864. Hanby was a sometimes minister and operator of a singing school in Ohio. One of his other famous pieces is The Darling Nellie Gray. Hanby lived a tragically short life, dying at the age of 33 from tuberculosis. Up on the Housetop was the first song to focus on Santa Claus, and it's considered to be the second oldest secular Christmas song after Jingle Bells. The inspiration for the piece is said to be Clement C. Moore's 1822 poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas. You might know this better as The Night Before Christmas. A revised version of Up on the Housetop was published by George Frederick Root in 1866. Perhaps the most well-known recorded version of this piece is the 1953 rendition by Gene Autry. I'll provide a link to a recording below. Let's click, click, click our way up to the piano and learn Up on the Housetop.
On your screen is a piano keyboard with 88 keys. A blue block will appear. This marks the keys you will use in Up on the Housetop. Your hand position for this piece is both ones or thumbs on middle C. Your right hand 3-finger is on E, and your left hand 4-finger is on G. Up on the Housetop, pages 11 and 12. Up on the Housetop is one of the easier, more familiar pieces in this book. You will find treble clef and bass clef, right hand and left hand, with your right hand 2-finger beginning on D in the treble clef, and your left hand 2-finger beginning on B in the bass clef. This means that both of your thumbs will be sharing middle C. The time signature in this piece is 4/4. There are 4 beats per measure. Let's count the first 2 measures together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you hold your whole notes for 4 full beats or until you are ready to play the next note. This piece is marked cheerfully and forte or loud. What are the phrases we should learn in this piece? Up on the housetop. Then the reindeer paws. Or you can learn the entire phrase at one time. Up on the housetop the reindeer paws. Then learn out jumps good old Santa Claus. Then put these 2 phrases together. Up on the housetop the reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus. Then move on to down through the chimney. Breaking this phrase in half, then you would go on to with lots of toys. If you don't need to break this phrase in half, use down through the chimney with lots of toys. Moving on to all for the little ones' Christmas joys. I would encourage you to learn this phrase all at once because it goes across the page change. Then play the entire first page and then continue on to joys and stop here. Then play the entire first page and measure 16. Now you're ready to go on to the second page. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? You can break this into 2 phrases if you need to. Ho, ho, ho is the same as measures 17 and 18. Who wouldn't go in measures 23 and 24 is different than it is in measures 19 and 20. You might need to circle this. Practice ho, 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 who wouldn't go, ho, 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 who wouldn't go, before moving on to Up on the Housetop, click, click, click. Your final phrase will be down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. This is one of the longer pieces in the book. Don't be afraid to break it down into phrases and practice it over a few days. When you've learned all of the phrases individually and in small sections, then play the entire piece. Thank you for learning Up on the Housetop with me. If you would like to see more content like this, please like and subscribe.